4, 5.
When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Lights will guide you home.
The momentum is growing. The time is now to find a treatment.
And I will try to fix you.
Duchenne muscular dystrophy really is a devastating condition. It affects every single muscle in the body. It mainly affects boys, and so what happens is they lose all muscle power. Boys will end up in a wheelchair by the age of 12 or 13. They'll be totally paralysed by the age of 17 or 18, and most die from heart failure.
In the later stages of Duchenne, like I am now, I don't have much muscle left in my arms and legs, so I can't even scratch my nose if I wanted to. I need people to do everything for me 24 hours a day.
High up above or down below.
When we looked into the disease, we realised that there was lots of promising scientific work going on, but what those scientists needed was money from groups like us to be able to prove that their compounds worked, and then the big pharmaceuticals would get involved.
When you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know.
So we need to fund 5 or 6 different treatments that will help not only the muscle function, but muscle strength, the heart, the lung function, and everything else that is affected by muscles that are dying.
Just watch your words.
Some of the drugs, PT2124, the exon skipping ones from the various companies, are beginning to show a lot of promise. If we stop now, then we'll lose the game completely. We're almost there. What we need to do is finesse what we already know, finesse the drugs that we've got. That requires money. If we stop now, all the money we've invested thus far will be wasted.
What I say to people who are helping is, you know, we're going to beat this in your lifetime. We are. I want people to know that in 10 years' time they'll open a newspaper and they'll read a story that says this disease that used to be the #1 genetic killer of boys has been cured. And everyone who's helping me in the charity can put their hand on their heart and say they were part of that. And I think that's a pretty amazing thing.
Try, you'll never know. Just watch your words.
I started in this disease 30 years ago, and I'm not going to retire until there's an effective treatment. That is still true. And, you know, I am getting older, so I say that meaning that it should happen. It is on the horizon and we should remain optimistic, but we have to work together to get there.
On June the 6th, more than 100 cyclists will take on the journey of more than 200 miles to get from London to Paris in 24 hours to try and raise a huge amount of money for the charity.
Lights will guide you home.
23.67 miles. It says we're just at the beginning.
Where are we?
No idea.
We're in France, yeah. Are we in France?
Bonjour, we're on the way.
Ça va?
Ça va bien, merci.
Hurry up! Hopefully we can keep this up all the way. The weather's holding. But it's been a lot of fun so far. We've got a long way to go.
I know it's not easy to cycle from London to Paris in 24 hours. I know it's grueling. But when I saw those cyclists in the Duchenne jerseys cycling up the Champs-Élysées for my charity, it was such a moving and uplifting sight.
Incredible! Incredible!
What you're doing will change people's lives, and I really can't thank you enough.
200 miles! My God, it's been awful! But what a way to finish! Hey! Hey!
He wants so much to be like every other boy, but he's just not like them.
Can you see him getting worse?
At the moment he's stable, but every day that he says, I'm tired, mummy, or my legs hurt, mummy, I get a sick feeling in my stomach and I think, is this the beginning of when he starts to get worse? And I'm just tortured by that every day. And I just try and live in the present so much, I try not to look forward. But it haunts me every minute. I know that in a couple of years' time, Eli's going to say to me, Mummy, am I going to die from this disease? And at that point, I'd like to be able to say to him, no, Eli, because there is a treatment, there is a clinical trial, and it's going to save you.
Lights will guide